Hi, everyone. It's Angela with Create Your Future. Today, I am talking again about parallel realities. I had several comments on a recent video where I was talking about shifting realities. And so I was just asked if I could talk more about this. So that's what I'm going to do in our video today. I'm going to expand on it, and I intend to make it even more clear for you and help you understand even more how easy you can shift, how easily you can shift into any reality that you choose. So I'm going to start with some quotes from Neville Goddard. All right, here we go. As a son of the Most High, you can, in the twinkle of an eye, move into any state, but you must persist staying in the state until it becomes natural. A state is an attitude of mind, always expressing a state. You identify yourself with it by saying, I am rich, I am poor, I am known, I am unknown, I am wanted, I am unwanted. You must mentally adjust your thoughts to proceed from the desired state. You can be what you want if you learn how to apply this principle. You are the operant power. Okay, there you go. Some really powerful words from Neville. Neville refers to states. It's the same thing as a reality, parallel realities, but there are infinite realities, infinite states, all coming from within you. You are the operant power, and you are shifting in and out of states all day long around any given subject, anything that you are aware of, right? And in my last video, I talked about states being like lanes of a highway, right? Just lanes that are all going to a different location. And so when you begin to put your attention on one particular thing, one particular outcome, you have shifted into a particular lane that is leading you to that end. Does not matter how you feel at the moment. Doesn't matter if you have some doubts in the beginning. If you are focused on that end, then that is the lane that you are in. Now, we shift in and out, back and forth all the time with our thinking, right? Neville says it's a mental adjustment. So you're not ever going to have negative thoughts. It's not going to be that you're never going to think negatively. It's just that you stay aware and you pull yourself back into the correct lane, right? You pull yourself back in to the lane that's leading you to your outcome. So it's awareness that you're shifting, that you're moving, that you're changing states, and then moving yourself into the state that you prefer with your thoughts, with your thinking. So like if we're talking about a relationship, a person, your specific person, let's just like create a couple states, a couple realities that could exist within you in your thinking. So say at the moment you are not with your specific person, there's a third party, okay? If you are continually thinking about the third party, thinking about what's going on with your specific person and this other person, that is keeping you in the lane where that reality exists, where that is your 3D experience. That is the end that you're going to see over and over and over because you're putting your focus on them. Now, say if you are thinking about maybe the state of your relationship or that reality right before the breakup, maybe your specific person was disinterested in the relationship, seemed to have a lack of interest in you, being disrespectful. If your mind is constantly going back to that version of your person, that version of the relationship, you are aligning yourself with that outcome. If you continue to stay in that place, you might see your person come back into your life, but you're going to see them in that state, in that version. You're shifting to that outcome. But you could just as easily begin to create a new state or a better version where you are seeing your person in your life totally committed, in love with you, wanting you even more than you want them. And if you continually put your attention on that, that will be your new experience. That is the lane that you're in if you continually focus on that. Now, you may have those other thoughts come in, thoughts about the third party, thoughts about the way maybe they were disrespectful or disinterested in the relationship. Those thoughts might pop in because that has probably been a pattern of thinking. You may shift to those realities, to those states. But if you pull yourself back and say, this is my end now, this is where I'm going, this is my new expectation, my new assumption for this relationship, that will be your 3D experience, as long as you continue to persist and redirect your thinking, right? So your job is to continually remind yourself this is your new experience. It's the conversation that you're having. It's what you're telling yourself. Remember, Neville says you can think, I am rich, I am poor, I am known, I am unknown, I am wanted, I am unwanted. What are you telling yourself? What are you conscious of being? Who are you conscious of being? It's a continual refocus on the end that you prefer. That is how you stay in a state. It doesn't mean you're not going to bounce around, but you continually refocus. It's what is becoming dominant within you. And at first, it may be a challenge. You may have another state where you just recognize or identify being that person that never gets what they want, the person that's always rejected, the person that just has a struggle in life, right? That's a pattern of thinking. That's a state that you're occupying. That's a reality that you are identifying with. So you're going to have to consciously move yourself into the state, the reality where you're chosen, where life is easy, where life shows up for you favorably. Being aware and moving yourself into this new state, this new reality. And at first, it will take a lot of focus, right? You're just breaking that pattern mentally, but it will take focus to redirect yourself. No, this is my new state. This is my new reality. This is the new assumption that I'm creating. And remember, Neville says you are the operant power. So you're the only one that can do this. You're the only one that has the right to make your decisions and to direct your thinking. You're the only one in your head. Now, other people are going to give you their opinions. They're going to tell you what they think might be best. They're going to tell you what they think is going to happen. That happens, right? You don't have to receive any of that. Remind yourself, I am the operant power. I am choosing the outcome that I prefer, and I am putting myself in this reality, in this moment, by focusing my thoughts, my awareness, consciousness to what I want to experience. It's all within you. Everything has come from within you. The breakup, the third party, anything else that you might be experiencing that is not what you choose, maybe the lack of income, undesired health, all of that's come from within you, and you choosing to identify with that reality by simply reinforcing it with your thoughts. But all you have to do is change your thought to the more favorable outcome, regardless of what it is. Doesn't matter. This process is the same for everything. It can apply to your relationship, of course. It can apply to seeing that new version of your person. It can apply to experiencing the best relationship of your life. It can apply to having an abundance in income and finances. It can apply to being healthy, having the energy, the stamina, the strength that you want. It can apply to family relationships, having, a beautiful, healthy family that gets along and has fun together, where there's joy. Guys, this is anything at all in your life. You choose the reality that you want. You choose the experience, the state, by directing your thinking and your thoughts and reminding yourself, I am the operant power. I am now shifting to this outcome. I am now shifting to this new experience because I expect this to show up in my life because I've made the decision and I'm the operant power. Reminding yourself that it's coming through you, that you're shifting immediately, that your thoughts are directing the whole shebang, right? The whole show that encourages you and builds you up in that faith and that believing. And you don't have to feel anything amazing and over the top. It simply is a neutral, natural feeling. And Neville also says, you persist in that until it begins to feel natural. You just want it to feel easy. Of course, this is my experience because I'm directing the show. I'm deciding how it's going to end. I'm the one that's creating this new outcome. You begin to feel easy, natural, neutral, normal about this new experience. And you persist in redirecting those thoughts. It is so easy to shift realities. Tell yourself, in this moment, as I change my thinking, I am shifting to this reality. This is my end. This is my destination. I am chosen. I am loved. I am wanted. Relationships are easy for me. I am abundantly wealthy. I am financially independent. I am able to buy anything that I want. I am able to do anything that I want. I am able to go anywhere that I want. Tell yourself, I have energy and strength and youthfulness in my body. I am directing my thoughts. That is my outcome. That is how the process is working, and it's happening now. Because reminding yourself of the process builds your faith. This is your foundation. I always say, build the strong foundation. Guys, it's like having a big, beautiful house on a shaky, rotten base. That big, beautiful house is not going to stay. So you have a solid, firm foundation in order to get your house to stay stable, right? Well, your house is your end, your experience, the thing that you want to have come into your life. So build that foundation in believing and encouraging yourself in the process, knowing that you can do it, that you're in charge, and this is how life is happening by your thinking. Your thoughts are energy. Your thoughts are things, and they are constantly shaping your experience. So what I want you to take away from this is shifting into the reality that you choose is as easy as shifting your thoughts. And remember, you're going to bounce back and forth. You do that all the time, all day long. There's nothing, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It just means you're training yourself to come back to the desired thought. And that is the goal. You want your preferred outcome to become your dominant thought, your dominant way of thinking. And the more you redirect, the more you focus your thoughts on this new story, the new thing that you prefer, the easier it becomes. It does become natural. It does become easy. It does begin to feel normal. So encourage yourself in the process. Remind yourself that it's all coming from within you and that you're shifting to your chosen reality every time you shift your thinking and your focus to the thing that you prefer. It is that easy. It only requires discipline and awareness. That's it. And tell yourself, I can do it. I am doing it, and it's happening now. Okay, I intend that this has just helped you loads. It's helping you to move mountains, those mountains of doubt and fear and unbelief, and it's moving you and shifting you into that lane of confidence, believing that you can do it, knowing that it's happening and it's happening through you. Guys, I also want to remind you that I'm available for one-on-one coaching. So if you'd like to work with me, you can check down below in our description box and also check out my course, Awaken to I Am. That will help you kind of identify with that power within you you being the operant power directing your thoughts. I've included some affirmations in that to help reprogram your thinking so that you can stay in that lane of belief and faith more often. So check out my course, sign up for coaching down below in the description box. And I think we are still giving away that free course. If you want to sign up for the mailing list, you get a free course. It's how to find your blocks to manifest anything. Very powerful. So check everything out down below. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I just wanted to say, if you have any specific questions about shifting reality, shifting states, if there's something that you would like for me to address, just leave a comment. I will try to answer those or create a video around that. Also, anything at all in manifesting, if you have a question, put it down, comment on it, and then I'll try to address that maybe in another video. All right, thanks guys. Bye.